Hello, Awifians. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you all. I hope you're well. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. It's cold here. It's cold, but yeah, you have to get up, do what you have to do. I hope you've had some time to squeeze in some workout before the day starts. Come join me. 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, if you have questions. Let's talk about our journey as women, as financially stable women, as African women trying to survive or to thrive. Come join me for a few minutes. If this is the very first time you're watching me live, my name is Lilian Mole. I am the founder and the CEO of the African Women's Economic and Entrepreneurship Forum, the place where we challenge the status quo for economic advancement of African women worldwide. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know where you're watching me from. If you can hear me well, you can see me well. I'll appreciate if you give it a thumbs up and share this live stream to those who matter to you. The last live stream brought up so many discussions, so many ideas, and so many kind of worrying points. Many of you thought of the price being expensive. Many of you had liked the idea of an international best-selling author. Many of you liked the idea of collaborating with other women. And yes, the struggle is real. The financial burden is heavy for most of you. However, what was also quite alarming was the idea that we seem to think that our financial situation will change. We seem to believe, or we seem to fool ourselves that we have decided. We are working on it. We are doing the best we can for this situation to change. However, after discussions, after a couple of back and forth with some of you, with some of our Arifians, it just dawned to me that most of us haven't decided yet. We haven't decided to have this change in our financial, we've not decided to have financial freedom. We've decided to look at it from a distance, go in one leg out in case it doesn't work, and hope things will change. Let me be very clear with you. My theory to myself, my theory to my kids is when you start something, you must put in 5 years of your life before you even think of quitting. 5 years. Now, there are exceptions. But if you've not done 5 years of the work, of learning, of studying, of taking courses, of trying in and out, I'm not having this discussion because you've not had enough experience to see if it's working or not. We don't quit for the sake of quitting. We don't quit because we started 6 months ago, because someone wrote an article saying, if you don't see the benefit 6 months ago, this is not a good business. That doesn't work for everybody. We are all different. Our strategies are different. Our timing is different. We cannot all have the same results. We do not know how they started, when they started. So it will be unreasonable to believe that Madam X had results 6 months ago. I don't understand why I don't have results 6 months after. Madam X or Mrs. or whoever, 2 years after, they had this big business flourishing. If you speak to the real entrepreneurs, that's not the case. There is no overnight success. You have to decide for yourself if you really want a change in your life in whatever domain that you decide to. The financial area is not the only place. You have the spiritual area, you have this emotional area, but please, please, please bear with me. If I'm sitting here talking about financial freedom, telling you it's possible, it has taken more than 10 years of my life. And that's a decade. 10 years. And if I'm sitting here giving you all this knowledge that I have acquired, if I'm sitting here giving you all my time, my energy, the technology, the tips, and the ins and the out, without asking a dime from you, is because I'm learning. So even 10 years down the road, I keep learning. I keep asking. I keep knocking on doors, hoping some of them would open. Not many do. But those that open, they've remained open forever. So as you navigate this thing called life, as you navigate this financial journey, the grass is always greener on the other side. But you have to water your own grass. Water yours, and yours too will become somebody's green grass on the other side. It takes time, it takes energy, and you have to decide. Because when you decide, that's when you see change. Most of us are hoping. Most of us are wishing things will change. Most of us, we think someone will come save us. You have to work. You have to put in the time. If I ask you a rundown of your business, if I ask you, what is your income and what are your expenses, you should be able to know. How much time have you put in your business this month? How much time have you spent reaching out to others? Say, I can offer this. Can I help with this? Can I learn from this? Can I learn from you? Rather than just hitting on the sales. Look at the Americans that we copy. They don't sell just like that. It took them time. They had to learn. And each year you will see Amy Porterfield selling, Marie Forleo selling, because they've mastered the craft. They did not start yesterday. It took time for them. It took time for them to master the craft. They learned from others. They worked for others. They gave in their time. And today, they're allowed to sell each year, the B school, and all of you keep running, going to Marie Forleo's B school. You already have the knowledge. So keep going to the Marie Forleo B school, but please don't drop out. 5 years of your time. If you don't see results in 5 years, then let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation after 5 years. But you don't stop now. You don't drop everything because 6 months, you put in 6 months of your time and you don't see result. Your financial situation will not change if you do not decide. And the word decide is a very big word. What does it mean to decide? To just start? What does decide mean for you? That you give in all, that you put in the time, and that you have a lifespan, you have a span for a certain period. 6 months is not enough. 2 years is not enough. So please, do not be discouraged. I want you to sit with yourself and make that hard decision to be financially free 5 years from now. It's a 5-year game. If you invest and you do it for you have investment for 1 year, the benefits are less. 2 years, they're less. Look at what 5 years does for you. It is a 5 years game. So when you come into my life, when you come into us, the circle of financial free African women, I want you to give 5 years of your life. Because within the 5 years, you will learn. You will create a better network. Mentally, you will be someone else. Emotionally, you will be someone else. Spiritually, and so much more. When we talk of financial freedom, it's not only about the money. It's about the mindset. It's about the people you hang out with. The offer of you joining an international book selling community is offered to you. It is expensive, yes. But what are the benefits of mingling with all those women? From Australia, from USA, from Africa, from Europe, from Asia, what are some of the advantages? What does it bring to you? You cannot win all the time. You have to lose sometimes. And when you're talking of losing, you have someone in front of you who knows what losing means. Big time. So please, do not be afraid. If you think 5 years is a long time, it took 9 months for a baby to be born. You have 18 years to raise them, and you still keep raising them. Still keep supporting them after they become, on their own wings. They've gone to university. You still be there for them. It's a life responsibility. So choose your battle wisely, choose your business wisely. Let it be something which is more than just a business. It should be some kind of a lifestyle that you're trying to grow so it doesn't become a burden. Because when it's a burden, when you start feeling it's a burden, then you've chosen the wrong business, you are using the wrong strategy. I will always feel for African women. I will always go down that road because I was one. I was one back in those days. And I know what it is to come out financially free, emotionally, mentally strong than I used to be. I will look up to all those people who are before me, who are doing great things, to ask them, what are you doing different? How could I up level from where I am to where I want to be? There must be a give and take. You cannot win all the time. I hope that was of value to you. I'll see you in the next live video. But please, success does not happen overnight. Real business people, real financial stable people will let you know success does not happen overnight. You have to commit. You have to decide. And you have to, let's go back to the dictionary and see what decision means. It's a lot of commitment. It's a lot of time, energy, and so much more. It's not a one leg in and one leg out. Give it 5 years. I'm repeating myself. 5 good years of your life is what it takes for you to be financially stable. Make that decision for 5 good years. You'll see results. 5 years, you don't see results, come back. 5 years, you don't see results, that will be something I've never seen before. 6 months, you won't see results. Some people may not. I don't know. Mine did happen 5 years, 6 months. It took years, over 10 years. And I'm still, it's like walking on ice. But certain things have been built that will never change. They're there. You can't do anything. It's there. What can you do? That's why you have to give it time. That's why you have to mingle with other people that have done what you desire. There is positive competition. I like positive competition. I see this good as Dr. Pauline Long that I really admire. She has really, she's making a difference. She's encouraging women. She did a live stream here with us. There are many, many, many women that have succeeded that I look up to, positive competition. And I will talk with her. I will ask her questions. And she, those who have arrived, they have no problem sharing the knowledge they know that they have. I would like to see as many of us up there, because down here is so crowded. There are very few Black women up there who are financially stable. And to those of you who are up there already, we need your help. We need your support, not only in the form of giving money as in charity. Let's give knowledge. Let's teach people how to fish for themselves. That's my hope. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Have a great Sunday. It's going to be a busy one for me. And I wish you well in that decision making. I hold you all dearly in my heart, in a very special place in my heart. Some of you, when I talk to you, it's just like I've known you forever. Forever. Some of you, when you just call and say, just wanted to touch base to see how you're doing, what's up? You've not been live streaming for a while. And I give you the rundown and you say, okay. So it's busy. A lot is happening behind the scenes. There are many Zoom meetings happening. If you need me, I may not say yes automatically, but I will find time. There are opportunities. Despite the COVID, have you seen how many courses have been reduced? I bought 2 courses already. I'm not telling you. You will see the certification when it happens. Completely on a different scope. Half price, 30% down, 50%, back to school price. What? Because of COVID. But I have to make that commitment to buy now. I have to make that decision to study and finish it, because online study is not the same as sitting in the classroom. In the classroom, you're forced to go online. No one is pushing you. You have to do the job. You have to do the job. So my friends, open your eyes. Udemy is giving courses away for free. Some of them are half prices. Make use of this period. Ask around, ask your female friends around. What courses have you taken so far? I mean, do you have any ideas or tips to share with me? What do you think should be the next move? Or this is what I'm doing. What can you advise? That's the kind of network we're talking about. That's the kind of network we're talking about. So ladies, take care. Stay safe. COVID is real. It's not gone yet. And hopefully, we'll get to sit in a room all together to talk about our financial freedom. From my heart to yours, slowly but steady, we'll all get there, but not before 5 years, okay? Change. If you do not decide, you have to decide, or nothing will change. Thank you for watching me live, and for those who will be watching as a replay, I would love to know, have you decided to make a change in your financial life? Is decision made, or you're still thinking about it? Or you're still thinking, one leg in, if it doesn't work, then I do this. What are you doing? Are you all in? Your choice. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.